don't know what to say. As you see, I'm not doing really well. You could probably see it in my eyes. And I'm asking myself, why am I making a video then? I was thinking that by this time the eyes of Dolama would be shining, and I would be having some easier times. You know, I would be in the nature, I would be in the mountains somewhere, and I still find myself here. Why? I don't know why. Maybe seeing my humbleness before life, because sometimes you want to change something, but you just cannot. And you could imagine that I wanted to go out from this city and be in some place that is more natural, and where I find myself better in the nature. But I cannot. One thing or another keeps me feeling like trapped in here. I'm thinking to go on a retreat these days. I hope I will be able to, and I hope something will come, something will appear. Because I don't feel so good making a video, and it's like being in the same story. Not much had changed. In my previous videos I talked to you that I'm going to talk about the past, about the things that had happened. But now it is even harder to talk about it because another 2 months had passed. So should I talk about these 2 months, or should I talk about this last year? I don't feel like talking about this, even though this story or what had happened could be of some value to somebody, because what I lived was intense. One nice thing that I want to show you is, do you remember Simple Hermit from Lithuania with his Tibetan singing bowl? This Tibetan singing bowl, when I was in India, I gave it to one of my friends, to one girl from Canada, and since then I didn't have it. It was with her for all of these years, and now a few days ago she sent me back. So it was maybe 3 days ago, and it was a special day for me. I couldn't believe to see it again. With this Tibetan singing bowl I spent many hours, many weeks, many months in meditation. In my forest in Lithuania I would be doing what I'm going to do now. I like the sound. It is really beautiful. It makes you feel more at peace, more in tune with yourself, and if you have many crazy thoughts, it calms your mind, it calms your spirit, it calms your emotions. I guess most of us need this sound these days, because I have a feeling that these days we are having really intense times, and it's not only about me. It feels like everything in this world is turning around and moving much faster than before. I have a feeling. People speak about the end of the Mayan calendar, or what some say, the end of the world, 2012, December 21. If you ask my opinion, I grew skeptical. Well, I always was skeptical to all of these things, but at the same time I have my memories and feelings that I carry on to this life from before. The way I chose to be born in here, in this world, and I did this because I knew there is a transformation in human consciousness that I was born here to help with this transformation, to make people become more conscious or to elevate human consciousness. And I knew that something will happen in my times. Maybe this could be now, the day that is coming. Something strong and very intense transformations, both in human consciousness and in planet Earth. These are my memories I carry on. So maybe it has some truth in it, what they say about these times. I'm not going to run anywhere. If they say the end of the world, you should go somewhere, you should do something, you should prepare yourself. I think we die every night when we go to sleep and we wake up in the morning, and it's another blessing or curse, take it as you want, of life. You never know what is going to happen. And you learn it with humbleness, that you never know what is going to happen. This can be your last day. Your body is changing all of the time. Your mind is all of the time in a flux. Life is a constant movement, so why be afraid of a certain date, of a so-called the end of the world? Just live your life, just know that what you have is a blessing, and what you have today will not have tomorrow, so better live it while you can. And knowing that this moment is precious, find a precious way to live this precious moment. These are my observations. I know that sometimes it is really hard, and I'm talking from my own experience, and you also could be having really hard times. Many things, many changes, many painful moments, painful processes, separations. If you're living this, then know that you are not alone. If you're living this, know that it has to be so. And I guess we should be grateful for that too. There are no coincidences as we know it. Even though sometimes, when times are really hard, it feels like what we are living is not just, it's like life or God is treating us bad. Because sometimes you try to change, try to do everything that you can, but nothing happens. You can do all you can, and nothing happens. Sometimes you feel so impotent and not being able to change a single thing. Sometimes you feel like you're going insane, that your life is being turned around. Yeah, the same thing you can see in my eyes, and I know it. But we, human beings, or what we are, we have something divine, something different, something that no computer could have and nothing could have. We have something inside of us that makes us go forward even when times are really hard, that It makes us want something better even when there is no hope. We experience such hard times that we want to end it. It's so painful that we may want to commit a suicide, and in the last moment we decide to continue, even though we ask ourselves why. And there is no question, there is no answer. Why? But we go on, somehow. I think it is something that is worth highest respect. This quality that we have, this quality that we are inside of us. In the hardest of times, we still try to go on. And we are subject to the change all of the time. And change means death. Change means death. All of the time it is a death process, death and birth. This is what we are living. There is nothing stable, there is nothing constant around us. And yet somehow we managed to live. Somehow. We may find ourselves weak, hurt, sad, broken, but we can go on, and we will go on. Isn't that true? You will go on, and even though it looks like sometimes nothing has the meaning, you do all you can and nothing happens, you go on. This, your neighbors will not see what is happening in your heart. The world will not recognize, and then in the newspapers they will not write about it. Nobody will know about what you feel, what you live. But I know that the very life sees everything, knows everything. There is an all-seeing guy, if you want to call it this way, that sees everything we live, everything we experience. Be proud of what you live and go on. At the end of this video.